News, y'all. Josh Kelly has been offered to fight Boots in October. Eddie Hearn has confirmed in an interview with IFL TV that they have offered Josh Kelly to fight Jaron Boots Ennis in a potential WBO eliminator in October. An opponent for Boots will be announced this week with discussions continuing. I am extremely disappointed in Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis is my favorite fighter right now, but unlike you biased ass boxing fans, I hold my favorite fighters accountable. Boots. We heard Turkey Al-Sheik go on the Boxing Voice. Salute to Nestor Gibbs. Salute to Two-Tone the Superstar. And Turkey Al-Sheik said out of his mouth that you asked him for a tune-up fight. Turkey Al-Sheik isn't in the business of giving niggas tune-up fights, bro. Now, he did give Terrence Crawford a tune-up fight with Madrimov, who only had, I think, like 11 fights at the time when he fought Crawford. But he didn't want to give Boots a tune-up fight, right? And it turns out that was true because Josh Kelly is a tune-up fight for Jaron Boots Ennis, right? Now, Josh Kelly is a solid fighter at 154, but let's be honest, bro. Josh Kelly got knocked out by David Avanesian in the 6th round back in 2021, and he also had a draw with Ray Robinson, right? So, Josh Kelly is not a top prospect at 154, but he is one of Turkey Al-Sheik's favorite fighters, so there is a possibility that this fight happens on the Turkey Al-Sheik card now that Boots is fighting one of his favorite fighters. But, I mean, Boots, come on, bro. We were supposed to get Boots versus Brian Norman Jr. at 147 pounds. Boots, he beat Stanionis. He stopped him, made Stanionis his corner throwing the towel. Brian Norman Jr. went to Japan. He brutally knocked out Jin Sasaki. And out of nowhere, Boots just came out and basically said that his doctors basically told him that if he continues to fight at 147, he's basically going to be a shell of himself and he's not going to be his full potential in that ring. So Boots decided to move up to 154 pounds. Now, remember, when there were discussions about Boots moving up to 154 to fight Terrence Crawford, Boots and Eddie Hearn came out and said that at that point in time, Boots was focusing on unifying the 147-pound division, right? So you got Mario Barrios, who has a belt, and you got Brian Norman Jr., who has a belt. All of a sudden, you can't make 147 no more. You're going up to 154. So you go up to 154, and out of all the people that you can fight, you're going to fight Josh Kelly. I mean, come on, bruh. Like, I'd much rather see Boots get in there with a guy like Serhii Bohachuk. Serhii Bohachuk, in my opinion,